I've learned time shows what's hidden in the spaces. Minds change when lines are crossed and trust is taken.
YouTube is a platform with a complex cycle system. These cycles can be categorized as the periods of time of which certain content reigns supreme, as dictated by the God we can only describe as the algorithm. In the early years of YouTube, the algorithm favored a new species of entertainment. Thus, the age of gamers was born. This species of gamers seem to identify themselves as Let's Players. Although this species is still alive today on the platform, they are undoubtedly not thriving as they once were in the past. The algorithm god changed up and therefore no longer favored their content. As a result, many perished. However, there are survivors and thrivers of the mass extinction that YouTube tends to carry out whenever the algorithm calls for it. These survivors of the mass extinction of gamers are preserved in a section of YouTube of which the algorithm deems acceptable, known as YouTube Gaming. However, the main and arguably more prominent survivor/thriver of the age of gamers seem to have evolved with the times from gaming altogether. They have seemed to opt for a more commentary, react but not react style content. The YouTuber that I have been building up and is the main subject of this video is the king of YouTube, well, at least creator-wise, Pewdiepie. It's actually pronounced Pewdiepie. Pewdiepie just sounds stupid. You can fix that in post, right? Alright. Note to self. I'm one of many solos, and this is SoloIntrospective. Roll the intro, edit. I got you.
See, I got the eyes for you. I go and die for you. That's not an over-exaggeration. I'm just addicted to salivating over you.
So right off the bat, I already know what you're thinking. That was a nice intro, but nowhere in it did you even mention the title of this video, i.e. the only reason I clicked on it to begin with. You know, how you don't like PewDiePie? Why, thank you, Solo Act. Yeah, if you need me, I'm gonna be outside getting into character for the next act. Hey, yo, Steve, where's my money? No. Okay. Anyway, correction. The title of this video is I Didn't Like PewDiePie. Because I kinda like PewDiePie now. Not love, but yeah, I like. The intro in the beginning about the age of gamers was to give context as to how PewDiePie was able to garner so many subscribers to become the king of YouTube. His subscriber count at the time of this recording seems to be at 96 million subscribers, which is very impressive. I have to give it to the guy. But the time in which he grew to popularity is a time where I'd rather be caught dead watching Fred than him. Hey, Fred! Yeah. That kid. The reason behind me not liking him or outright refusing to see his videos at the time is actually due to my own weird personality. I am what I would call anti-mainstream. So you're just a hipster? Yes. Thank you, Solo Edit. No problem. Anti-mainstream people are those who have an innate dislike for trendy or heavily popular things. This may be due to our strong distaste of conforming, but no matter the reason, the fact is that it's still in great abundance. Now, being anti-mainstream does not necessarily mean that you dislike everything that comes down mainstream. Just that we rather wait for the subject of question to come down from its high so we can judge it fairly without any widespread influence. Admittedly, this leads to us disliking the project in question at first, until we are able to experience it on our own down the line. Now, being anti-mainstream isn't bad per se. I actually take a lot of pride in being anti-mainstream. Having this trait can actually lead to discovering cult classics or projects that have never seen the light of day or popularity because of how, unknown it is. It is a trait that many people do not have, which makes sense. If everybody was anti-mainstream, then there wouldn't be a mainstream to be anti-against. Get it? This trait alone is what kept me from actually enjoying PewDiePie's content in the beginning. Everyone liked him. All these subscribers started filtering in, so my mind automatically filtered him out. Back then, I was in more of a mood for a acquired taste, not something that just anybody can sample. Yes, back then I would describe PewDiePie as being basic. Yeah, you're being a total hipster. I know, right? Do you mind, Geek? You're not even supposed to be in this video. Your series doesn't even start until like 2 or 3 videos after this one. Oh, I know. I just wanted to give the audience a glimpse of the future. Hey, you want me to edit him out? No, edit. It's fine. Look, just don't mess up the atmosphere I have for my series, okay? Whatever you say, you want to be hipster? You know we come from the same person, right? That means you two are a little bit hipster as well. We're kind of getting off topic, so I'm gonna just make a cut here. Nah, man, I'm not done making my point. Unfortunately, being anti-mainstream has its downfalls as well, as it was made very apparent to me in the case of PewDiePie. It was due to the fact that I avoided heavily popular things that I missed out on phenomenal content. You see, although I did everything I cared to do to avoid PewDiePie, there's only so far you can run until you end up running into the king of YouTube again. You see, through other YouTubers such as Jacksepticeye and others, who do I watch? I was able to get a pretty good read on the personality and content that PewDiePie puts out. You know, minus the Nazi thing. Over time, I was brought down to actually watching one of his videos, and honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. Instead of finding the run-of-the-mill gameplay, gamer let's play type of deal that I found from most people that came from the gamer scene, I found Dr. Phil. Was not expecting that. It seemed that PewDiePie's content has taken a complete shift from what it used to be, along with his personality as well. I found myself clicking on his videos more often and actually being entertained. That wasn't supposed to come off as a as a diss, I'm being honest. Had I have given him a chance sooner, I would have been a part of the Brofist initiative and seen his growth from the very beginning. Not only that, but I also would have had another channel on my belt to use in case another one of my unmatched fits of boredom ever arised again. Sometimes being anti-mainstream is a detriment as well as a benefit. Sometimes we miss out on generally good content because we'd rather be caught dead than following the crowd. Okay. So now it's time for the main takeaway of this video. It is important that we don't let our bias against the mainstream stop us from trying something new or being involved in the community. We do a disservice to ourselves when we hand a verdict to something that we've actually never experienced. Because little do we know, the thing that we're being anti-mainstream against could end up being one of our favorite piece of works had we just given it a chance in the beginning. We waste time for enjoyment trying to reject rather than accept and see what something has to offer. And that lesson is something that we can all learn from, whether we're anti-mainstream or not. Solo Geek, I hit the thing. Solo Geek can tell you about the mainstream content he enjoys thanks to the lesson PewDiePie unknowingly taught us. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I mean, have you seen my shirt? And my wallet, if I can have it actually showing correctly. Mainstream sometimes is exactly where you want to be. Although I wouldn't freak out over seeing PewDiePie in public to the great degree that I would if I saw Jacksepticeye in public, I am very glad that I was able to set my mainstream trait to the side and enjoy something that I otherwise would have missed. That turned out to be a very good piece of entertainment. Perhaps you can take something from this video for your own introspective. If so, please let us know in the comments below. Also like this video and share it. That will show me that I am doing well with these videos and give you food for thought, as is what I want to do with this series. This is the first episode of the series, so I'm not really sure if I'm getting it right, but we're gonna keep trying this and see what it evolves to. Starting a conversation for growth and reassessment of one's downfall is basically what I want to do with this series as a whole. It's something that really resonates with me, and I hope that you can get something out of it as well. With that being said, this has been Solo Introspective, and as always, no pain, no regrets, no worries. Hey, way to make being a hipster sound cool. Shut up, Edit. Okay, come on. We gotta go get Solo Act. I'm pretty sure that he's terrorizing the whole city right now. That's a good call, because I swear I keep hearing police sirens. Something going on outside. Oh crap, those are police sirens. Come on guys, we better run before he gets himself into some trouble. Don't tell me you did this again. Oh yeah, we gotta go. Wait, hold on, I'll catch up. Okay. Note to self. Edit this part out of the video. It's very unprofessional. Alright. Good job, Solo Edit. You are the world's greatest editor, especially for this first video. No mistakes.
Excuse me, but why you pull me over, sir? All my lights work, the speed limit I ain't over, sir.
Shut your mouth, boy. Don't you get loud with an officer, or I'ma lock you up. Go on, keep it up, I'm warning you.
Shit, and all I could do was obey the man. Taking out the whip for some reason felt like a slave again. And he ain't finding no shame in it. Them late nights up in the bar drinking his Jameson. Hates the life he lives and hates the man that became him. And he just take it out on me. But what I say to him?